Hi Mark, my name is Brian Cliff Jinchen. I'm a junior and my student number is S054021.
Hi Mark, my name is Clara Lin Jiaying. My student number is S05411019. I'm a junior.
Hi Mark, my Chinese name is Yu Fuya, English name is Iris, student number is 57, I'm a junior. Today I'm going to talk about the video we saw last week.
Which is about the
John
dangerous
McAfee.
life of John McAfee. Yes. So, Clara, I think you got some questions.
Okay, so my first question is, what do you think the motivation of John McAfee that he buys the Orange Walk in Belize? What do you think his reason of buying it?
He wants to use the orange juice.
Juice? Why juice? Do you think that Orange Walk produce orange juice?
Or I don't know, maybe he just want to buy these things to that the girl drink and then do something bad to her.
But Orange Walk is a, you know what I mean?
It's a name of an area.
It's a name of an area. It has nothing to, maybe it has nothing to do with orange juice.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think you got confused about the name of Orange Walk. Like, basically, Orange Walk is like an area in Belize, and John McAfee bought a very great bunch, a great area, a huge and many acres of land in Orange Walk, and to build his own like facilities of how to say that, inventions to like have a lab in to produce some chemicals. So yeah, what do you think the motivation is?
Oh, my motivation. Maybe he wants something, a place that is for him, and it's because Orange Walk is near the sea, and the scenery is beautiful, and the island is quiet and small, and so maybe he wanted a place for him to rest, and he wants to be the king of this place. So maybe he chose this small little quiet place to do his own thing because there's no bother over there. Yeah.
I searched the internet. It says that John McAfee has some finance problem, and then so he wants to escape from that kind of problem from the American government. So he chose to move away from USA and to that place.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah, that may be a reason.
I think she moved first. He did not first go to Orange Walk, is it? I think he goes to another island or an area.
Oh, you mean open a gym? Open a yoga gym?
No. I mean that's in America.
Oh.
I mean, when he got to Belize, he went to like two places and then moved to and he moved to Orange Walk. I think he totally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay.
So maybe I think he just want to escape from the finance problem and then to go someplace is beautiful, to have different mood about that kind of problem.
Yeah, but I wonder that he's already very rich. He operates the security system, and then I don't really understand why he would want to do this, to go to an island and be the king of the island and do a lot of strange things. I think he already earned a lot of money that he could not spend for his entire life, and he has fame, and he just do something really strange that just destroy his fame. I don't really get what is his motivation of doing that.
Just because he's a control freak.
Control? You mean because of his personality?
Yeah, he's a control freak. You know, he's just a freak. I think in the film that in the documentary that some of the people mentioned that John McAfee has some weird sexual habits, like eating poo from others. Yeah. So I think based on that point, we can see that John McAfee is that kind of weird man that we saw on TV. He has some quite difficult, quite different thinkings. Like, yeah, and because of that thinking, he creates the antivirus software, and but at the same time bring a lot of downsides to the world. To have a bad effect, I think, to police and especially to Orange Walk.
Yeah.
Because I think the residents in Orange Walk mentioned that after 8 o'clock, after 9 o'clock, they can't go out on the street because John McAfee and his military security guard will go out and use gun to point at them, so you can't go on the street right now. It's not the right time for you to go on the street. Yeah, so I think John McAfee is really a control freak, and I think the motivation for John McAfee want to buy a lot of acres of land is because he is a weird guy and he wants to control a lot of things. He wants to be the sort of president of that area. So yeah, that's so he buy bunch of land.
So you mean he go to that place is not because he want to escape from something. He just want to be kind of king of area.
I think he gets bored of the life in United States and he wants to try something different. Yeah, so he went to Belize, and Belize is a beautiful place in Caribbean.
And maybe
sea.
people there is not that smart.
Sort of, and he can use that as his opportunity to realize his control.
Yeah, but something really confused me is that why would he want to open a yoga gym and it's for free to people that wanted to do yogas to come? I'm just really confused of his action that he sometimes do good things and sometimes do bizarre things.
Maybe he just do something good thing to build up his fame. His fame. His good fame. And people will say, oh, he's good, and then just get close to him, and then he just might, then John McAfee just show his real side when people get close to him.
I remember the part that the yoga class, there's people in the yoga class that really admires him. John McAfee also write a lot of books about yoga, about how to clear your spirit or something else like that, and just letting people admire him. And I really get confused of his action because he simply, sometimes he appeal very normal, but sometimes very strange. Yeah.
What about you, Ryan?
For what? You mean the
For his
reason to
actions?
open?
Yeah, his actions. Why sometimes he do something.
I think this kind of behavior is, yes, maybe you can call it weird, but you don't know what's actually behind it. Maybe you want to rape someone, we go to the yoga club.
Yeah, but if he really did, someone will accuse him.
But do you remember he can control the media?
Oh.
He controls lots of things.
Oh.
You know, at first, you know why the antivirus software, like the McAfee software, is so famous? Because I think in 1970s, 1960s, 1980s, he created a buzz that a computer virus called Michelangelo is going to destroy all the computers. And he created a kind of buzz so that everybody believes that, it's going to be a potential danger for their computer, so they're actually going to buy a computer software in order to defeat their personal data. So you can see that John McAfee is really good at communicating with media and have the control and ability to know what media is going to write. Yeah, so I think it's not that simple for John McAfee to do something for charity, to open a yoga club. I don't think that's that simple. That might have something very evil behind it. Yeah, so that's what I thought about John McAfee.
Yeah, so another question, what is his motivation of donating many things to the police?
In your police?
Yeah.
Control, because people will think, he's good. What he thinks what he had do for us is good. So he may be a good people we can trust, And sometimes when you give something to one person and you ask him to do something, he will do that thing because he thinks, oh, I received your things, so maybe I should do something to return.
So you maybe think that he want to simply kind of buy the police, and so then why he doesn't want to donate to maybe library or the local charity over there?
Because library cannot help him. Just like I said before, what he do is for some people, not for some place. Just build out a library, you cannot make the people help you directly. Maybe people will say, oh, he's good, he built a library for us, but people will not do something bad in return. You know what I mean?
Just donating money to the library is helpless to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what about you?
And that's bribery. That's definitely bribery. 100% bribery to buy things to the police.
Yeah.
I think just like you just said, yeah, that's an act of bribery. Definitely, 100%, absolutely, without a doubt. That's just bribery. I can't say more to this because when you buy something, especially for the police, but not for other departments, that can be considered very weird, very unusual. Because if you want to do charity like Bill Gates or others entrepreneurs, they won't only buy things to the police. They buy things to the primary school, they buy things for the universities, they buy things for a lot of different educational facilities. But John McAfee only buy ships,
Ships.
and cars and guns to the police department. So yeah,
bribery.
yeah, that's just bribery. Just
Okay.
bribery.
So, do you think it is a good way to trust a man that just because he is famous and go to his what was that lab alone? The girl in the film,
What is the girl's name?
Allison.
Allison. Oh, I'm guessing the motivation of Allison believing John McAfee is that because John McAfee is famous, everyone knows him. He knows that he's the god who creates the security system, and because he is so famous, and Allison would not think more that maybe he's a freak or like that, because he don't really know the true side of John McAfee. So he will, of course, he will just say yes to this opportunity that John McAfee give him, because John McAfee give him surroundings for her to continue his experiment, and that's just a dream job to everyone. Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
What's the question? You mean why did Allison agree
To join his maybe teamwork?
I
Or
think-
the two of them.
I think John McAfee gives other people an image of a very creative person, a very adventurous person. So I think Addison, at a certain degree, believes that John McAfee, just like what Clara had said, can give her the resources and the fund that she needs to do her invention. Because I think at the very first that Allison doesn't have enough money to continue his
Research.
to her study. So and John McAfee offers her an opportunity for her to keep on doing with his job. But John McAfee's motivation is not that simple. Yeah, so I think if I were Edison, I think I will agree. I will agree to do the research with John McAfee, because I don't know what John McAfee is really like. I know from the media, from everything he do for the public. But once you get to work with him, you might know his dark side. Just like Allison revealed at the very last of the film.
Yeah, so I want to ask another opposite question. Why would Allison wanted? I don't know. Why would John McAfee wanted Allison to do the experiment and stay there with him? What's his motivation?
I think that maybe at Addison, before John McAfee, he's just a researcher, you know, in a lab, and there's so many people with her, and she's a very normal one. And if he go with the John McAfee, he will be the special one, and he will have all the resources. But before the John McAfee, he will have she have to share the sources with everyone. So maybe she thinks it is an opportunity for her to join his team.
I mean, why would John McAfee find Allison? What's John McAfee's motivation?
So that's what I mean, because he thinks that if she be there, how to say? Oh, sorry. How to say it? Maybe Allison is a girl want to have different work, not work, different
Environment.
achievement. She wants to have different achievement than others. So John McAfee sees that.
Oh.
So he just
I mean,
gives her,
this is her passion.
yeah,
Oh.
sees her desire. So he just give her the opportunity, just kind of gives her some chance, and then she would jump in.
Oh, I
So
think
maybe it's simply John McAfee wants her ability, but because I think Allison is beautiful, maybe why won't he get a male researcher? He get a
Female.
yeah.
Oh.
I just
Maybe
curious
I
about-
think John McAfee maybe only 30% for research study and 17% for the female.
but if 70% for the female,
It's too much or 60?
why he
he
I
would not
mean-
rape him, but only rape her at the.
No, yeah, sort of that. So like maybe it's not. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's gonna.
No.
If John McAfee is going to would like to transfer Allison into his
Sexual partner.
sex slaves.
Uh,
Why did John McAfee only rape her? Only like do offense Allison for only one
One
time.
time,
At the
yeah.
time, she's tired. She wants to go back to the US.
oh,
Yeah.
I know.
And in a video part that Mark has mentioned that is a nasty part is that those girlfriends of John McAfee didn't really have sex with them. Yeah, not normal sex. So I'm just curious whether he really wants sex or not.
Oh.
You know, there's another way to reach orgasm. You don't have to reach in the normal procedure of intercourse. You
Yeah,
can-
but he do the normal sex too.
With
Allison.
That's a good
Uh,
question.
Yeah, but I'm not an expert in this field. Maybe you can, look on the internet.
Maybe I think that John McAfee wants to revenge to Allison because he felt he's betrayed. So he wanted to do something that really hurts her.
Oh,
Yeah.
why he feel betrayed?
Yeah, because Allison wants to leave him.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to go back. Yeah, and maybe John McAfee feel that he's betrayed, and he wants to do a revenge to Allison, and that's the way that hurts her.
Oh.
So maybe he didn't really want sex.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just do some ways to hurt her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my guess.
Yeah, I think cool.
Oh, there are so many girls in the film that is the sexual partner with John McAfee.
Yeah.
But what they get from after the sex, the different sex is money. So will you to be the volunteer to have that kind of sex
Volunteer.
only for the money?
I don't know. I think you should ask Carola. Carola is a female.
Yeah, but now you have to change your. If today is a woman
Oh,
will give you
yeah.
money if you be his sexual
The
partner.
partner?
Yeah, but he didn't really have sex with him. I think.
But you have to poo-poo.
The poo on John McAfee's face.
I would think that it is really strange to do that, but because those girls are poor, they needed that money, so I think they
have
would
to
do
do
that
it.
at any cost. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's a girl, I think that is the first one. She said, "Oh, it's weird in the first, but after the first time, it's normal."
Yeah, because maybe she's used to that.
Yeah.
Used to doing that kind of thing. I think for those girls that is poor, maybe there's a girl in a video says that he wants to finish his education, and I think
Oh.
for her that maybe is the only way to get money to let her finish education. So she will definitely try. I think. Yeah, she will feel that John McAfee wanted me, but not other girls. There's a sense of superior, more beautiful than others. And he didn't request me to do something that is very difficult, so why not? I would totally
Sorry.
agree with that.
Oh.
What do you mean by very difficult?
No, I mean not very difficult.
So, but what if the girls tell the media this kind of big news? Maybe they will get more money.
Yeah, because those girls are silly and stupid. They're just do anything that others request, and maybe the video gives them money too.
Racist. That's a sort of discrimination. You
No.
say the girls
No,
are silly and stupid.
I mean.
You can't
It's not-
criticize others because they don't have a education and their color
No, I didn't
Skin.
mean that. Because they're young.
and naive.
Yeah, they're young and naive. That's not a matter of racist.
But you say silly and stupid.
No, I didn't say stupid.
You just say stupid.
Already? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they didn't think so much about that. They just do that others wanted them
Yeah, I
to
think
do.
they just do it for money.
Oh. So,
Because-
do you think will those girls tell their parents about, oh, I earned money by poo on someone's face?
I don't know, but
If their parents know that,
I think their parents will agree.
Yeah, because they're really
money.
poor.
Oh.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
money. I think they will even sell their girls to the
To John McAfee.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
their
for
parents
any
wanted them
crime.
to stay
Just-
there for the
just for
whole
money.
life.
Yeah.
Just poo.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I
But
can completely change.
A little curious about how they poo.
How they poo? Wow.
So immediately.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she will wait until she has the feelings, and then they all got the preparation.
Are we going to discuss this? Yes.
Okay, let's change.
I think that's a hoe. That's a hoe. I think that's a hoe. And the girl just lie and sit on here.
Yeah, I know. but
And I
the
think
video
that's
talks
and I
about
think that's
that.
a hoe up here. And so they're gonna.
The hoe up here, here.
The hoe and the poo.
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I don't really wanted to listen to the procedure.
Yeah, it's good. I already asked him. I'm trying to illustrate it to give everything.
Okay,
I'm sorry for
so
that.
let's talk to the next question. So who do you really think that killed John McAfee's dog? Is it really the neighbor that lived next to him?
I think maybe because John McAfee's dog was very, how do you say that? Looked very horrible. So
It's scary.
yeah, scary. So they may think that the good way to take revenge on John McAfee is to kill his dog, because John McAfee didn't keep his dog the certain area, just that the dog go everywhere. So the neighbor might scare that the dog will bite them. So kill
So you think it's really the neighbor?
maybe.
What about you, right?
Hmm.
Because there's no one else that has some how do you say that, some problem with John McAfee. Only the neighbor in the video.
Oh, you mean go to talk with John McAfee about the
The
dog?
dog. Because there's no one else that has some problem or some conflict with John McAfee.
Yeah,
So you also think it's the neighbor too?
I think it's the neighbor, but I think it's neighbors, but maybe it's not that particular neighbor. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean it's
The
not
pet
the
one.
one?
Yeah.
Oh.
There are lots of people that hate John McAfee.
Yeah, but I think no one would
Kill.
have
The courage to kill the dog.
And I think it's not that neighbor.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's not that
The neighbor
that-
who's being killed
yeah,
by.
who's that? I don't know who.
Oh, you mean maybe the neighbor, but not that neighbor.
Because that neighbor know that John McAfee is a bizarre person, and I think he won't risk his life in order to kill several dogs.
Oh.
So, the neighbor is really killed by John McAfee, right?
Is John McAfee kill him or his?
I think maybe it's John McAfee told his soldiers
Soldiers
to kill him.
kill.
Yeah, maybe.
Or just the black man in the video. He just doesn't admit that he killed the
Yeah,
neighbor.
the black man.
But he looks weird.
Yeah, he just looks like he tells a lie.
Looks like.
Yeah, I mean looks like, because he didn't really said I did it. So I'll just say that he looks like telling a
I think
lie.
when the interviewer, ask some question to the black man, to the believed man, I think his answer is, I think, dodging. You know, it doesn't. He just. I think he didn't answer the interviewer as a very direct way. He just said, "I don't know," and he's laughing. I don't know. yeah.
Yeah, he simply just tells a
Yeah,
lie.
he just is you know, it's obviously it's a lie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the neighbor is killed
Killed.
because
by-
of John McAfee and because of his dogs. Yeah, that's very bad for something like that.
So at last John McAfee were arrested, or
No,
no, he's not.
he
arrested.
escaped.
He escaped. So
He escaped.
where is it now?
United States of America.
Oh, but he do a bunch of weird things. It's dangerous.
Donald Trump did a bunch of weird things. And now he is the president of United States of America.
And he just be not curious. He just on suspicion. He just being suspicious about killing people but not kill. But there's no evidence shows that he did kill the person. And there's nothing else he did is bad. It's wrong. Maybe we don't know.
I think that is simply because the police didn't have enough
Power.
force. To arrest John McAfee.
Or maybe bribery.
If this case is like happened in the
United States.
in the United States, I think
Oh,
John
that's the
McAfee.
reason why he chose police
Yeah.
to settle down.
Why? But there are still other islands in Caribbean Sea.
Beautiful, he said.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
But there are still not only police. There are lots of
Maybe the
different-
people in the Brazil is less than other place
less.
and not that smart.
And
than
they
other
know
place.
that they are poor, so they can control them
By
through
money.
money. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he won't
Maybe.
do that. He won't do that in the United States.
Yeah,
So he just chose a small, beautiful island.
maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah,
And
I believe so.
police there always say good words for him. Oh, he's kind. He gave
He's
us
a kind
gun,
man. Yeah.
gave us money, gave us shoe, blah blah blah.
Okay, so to sum up, do your computer have McAfee antivirus software?
Yes, my computer has it.
You mean
The-
confused about what?
No,
No,
computer.
Oh, computer.
Do you have the software?
Yeah.
So when you uninstall it
You mean
after
the deleted?
yeah, will you delete it after this?
No.
I
No,
don't-
you
don't-
trust John
No,
McAfee
I will
software?
not, because I think that a person has two sides. It has his bright side and dark side. And if what he security is really useful, then I will keep using it.
Good.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know whether I can delete or not because
Oh, it's built in.
yes, the window
Oh,
built in the computer. When you buy it,
It's built in.
Yeah,
and
and
can't-
you have it.
yeah.
So will you have
To try to install another.
No,
No.
because I'm too lazy.
Oh, good. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today. You good?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.